Alrighty, traders, let's have a look at the gold market and my long-term predictions, outcomes that I see for the gold market. Let's go straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, make sure you grab access to that trading course on the screen right now. If you do need some help with your trading, then you can get free access to that course that I'm giving away. Or if you're struggling with your trading right now, you're making a lot of mistakes, then that's in there for you. If you're looking for some really good chart reading techniques that's been working for a long time, that's in for you. If you're looking for a good trading system, it's in there for you. It's a full complete trading course, and you can get that for free. That's that first link in the description below, guys. So let's have a look at the gold market, and I really want to focus on gold market here today because this is more like a long-term sort of projection, sort of what's happening here now on a fundamental level basis, guys. On a fundamental level basis, I believe each market has its day in time eventually. Right now, what do I mean by that? I mean, again, we're looking at gold chart here. Let's go look at the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart. You can see pretty much nothing going on for a long time, right? Which is something I'll talk about in just a minute when it comes to technical analysis. But on a fundamental level, if you just look at simple or fundamental, should I say, cycles of economies, right? If you look at the way cycles work, how do cycles work? Is that everything has a boom and bust cycle, right? So if we look at that from a point of view of everything has a boom and bust cycle, then if we see what crypto's had its boom and bust cycle for a while, right? So has the stock market. So now it's what's happening right now. Now it's the AI stocks, right? And people are now offering all around that. But what markets have been the unloved child, right? Now, by the way, how do you truly make massive amounts of wealth in the markets? It's buying when no one really wants to know anything about that industry, that sector. Like no one really wants to know anything about it. Or it's like no one even talking about it. Everyone's still talking about like the AI and so on and so forth, right? So on a cycle level basis, we haven't had what? We haven't had a real good gold rush boom for a long time. And we haven't had a mining boom for a while now. So if the last 10 years we haven't had a mining boom and we haven't had a gold rush, I wonder what's going to happen for the rest of this decade. Now, I say the rest of this decade, guys, because this is a more macro cycles analysis. We never know this is not, oh, well, John says we're going to go through we're going to go through a boom and the market goes down 1%. John, you're an idiot. You have no idea what you're talking about. Like, we need to put it in perspective of what this video is all about. It's more like a long-term projection, okay? We could still go down for the rest of this year, even in 2024, and have an incredible boom, 25, 26, 27, 28, right? That's what I'm talking about. It's more like a big picture analysis through here. So cycle level, really simple cycle analysis simply says everything has a boom and bust cycle. If we go down to gold, and especially the gold mining sector, we haven't had a mining boom in a while, have we? It's been a while, right? Especially the GDX. So if that's the case, and when we have that, then guess what? Then what we have is we're going to have a mining boom moving forward, right? Really, 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 really simple. So therefore gold, I believe, is going to be breaking out soon. Now, that's from a fundamental level basis. And also I believe what's happening with the debt and all that sort of stuff. I believe gold is going to be becoming a backing of something. I believe there's going to be a digital currency. Well, actually, I don't believe, we know that's coming, right? It's just eventually how they really introduce that to society. On the other hand, right? On the other hand, I believe that gold is now going to be becoming a backing of something, right? I believe it's going to be a gold backing digital currency again, right? I really believe that. So there's more like a fundamental of a basis, guys, of what I truly believe of what's going to come in the markets when it comes to the gold market, right? Gold long-term projection. That's a fundamental level basis. Now, technical level basis is I love markets when they do nothing for a long time, right? Now, what do I mean by that? Let's actually go back down to here. Look at this here. Notice how on a technical level basis here, notice how when we do nothing for a long time, what ends up happening, right? We end up getting what? A pretty big move. So what's been happening these last few years? Say it with me. Nodding. That's right. Nodding. Not Notting Hill. Nodding. I can't even say nothing anymore because I'm so used to saying nodding. Nothing, right? It's been doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. And this is, you've heard the analogy, the calm before the storm, so on and so forth, right? That's what this gold is doing right now. We've been doing nodding for a long time. Man, I can't even stop saying that now. I don't even know where that came from, by the way, guys. Nodding. Where does nodding come from? I didn't actually hear that from somewhere, but I just said it in this video. Now I can't say nothing anymore. I gotta say nodding. All right, say nodding, right? So, because gold has been doing nodding every all right, I'll continue in the video. Because we've been doing nothing for a long time, when we eventually break, I use the nothing of happening for a long time as like an energy field, right? If you see there's markets where you just see like just such incredible booms, right? And let me show you some examples here. Here's a PowerPoint of some trades I've taken and so on and so forth. You can see I've got 190 in here. All these are what I do for my private clients as well too. I show them these trades and so on and so forth. So here's some trades I've taken on all different types of markets. If you want to learn my actual trading system, again, that's in the trading course there. Or if you're interested in becoming a private client, then that second link in the description, you can book a call with me to apply for that. But let me actually show you, again, these are all different trades I've taken myself. But I want to share with you, there was one screenshot here that I have that I believe is going to, let's actually bring this up to here. All right, I'm just trying to show you this one here, right? This is one here, right? This is a screenshot that I wanted to show you, right? This is nothing happening for a long time, right? As you can see, time and price must be balanced. And now time and price simply means this, right? Time is when the market does nothing for a long time. And then when we do nothing for a long time, we eventually have a very big move because we've been with the calm before the storm. And so this is just an analogy of that. As you can see, right, we had the calm, then we started to create the high, low, and then bam, away we go. Right, so look what's happening here now, right? We're actually what? We're actually just going sideways, aren't we? We're just going sideways on this gold chart right now. And I truly believe that when we start to break out, we're about to see, I believe, like if I squeeze my charts up, we could start to see gold start to do something like this here, right? I believe this level through here, right? This level through here is probably going to come again. And I can actually see this thing breaking out and making a move up to $3,000, up to here somewhere, right? I can really see that happening. So this is more like a technical level basis here. Now, by the way, guys, my technical level basis is probably 2,500 on a minimum basis, probably 3,000 on the target there. Once gold starts to really start to make its way out of the, once gold starts to make its way up, that's probably the shorter term target, right? Over the next maybe 12 months or so. The longer term target, I believe we could see $5,000-$10,000 gold, even more by the time by the time we get to the end of this decade and even more. I believe gold is going to be one of those markets that really does start to make a massive headway in the markets and really starts to take on some serious price action. So guys, leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are about what I've talked about in this video today, about where gold's going, about the gold back in digital currency. Do you believe that's going to happen? Do you know what's going to happen? I'm really open for discussion. This is just my views and my opinion about what I'm seeing in the markets right now and the long-term projection on gold, but also wrapping that around with simple cycle analysis of why I believe the mining sector is that unloved child that over the next few years is going to be the love child.